A series of blasts in China's restive Xinjiang province has killed at least 2 people. The blasts occurred before dawn in Kuka, a major town in southern Xinjiang, more than 3,000 kilometers from Beijing. Witnesses said that they saw flashes of fire and heard sporadic gunshots afterwards. Police have cordoned off the area where the explosions went off and the military has moved in. Earlier this week, 16 Chinese policemen were killed in an attack on a border post in the province. Xinjiang is home to many Muslim Uyghur people. Kuka province itself is almost exclusively populated by Uyghurs. Uyghur separatists in Xinjiang have waged a low-level campaign against Chinese rule for decades. The incident comes a day after the Olympic Games opened in Beijing with a spectacular display of fireworks, music and dancing. And Channel News Asia's Maria Xiao tells us more about these attacks.
Basically, we are waiting for official reaction, but because it's a Sunday, there has been no official reaction so far. But if there is one, the reaction would be such that Beijing is likely to condemn the blast and would give the assurance that all possible measures would have been taken to prevent any threats to security. But overall, since the threats are in Xinjiang and the scale was not as large as the previous one, there are very indications to suggest right now that the latest explosion would affect the proceedings or the security of the Olympic Games. But surely this is an embarrassment to the Chinese government, adding on to the security concerns. But I do not think this would cause any major alarm to athletes or to IOC officials or spectators and tourists in town in Beijing to catch the Games.